You suck. Did you know that sometimes you're just one sarcastic comment away from leveling up your life? Well, buckle in, because today we're serving up 10 reasons why you might, well, suck. But hey, don't sweat it. In the spirit of relentless self-improvement, we'll also show you how to redeem yourself and come out stronger. Get ready, because you're about to discover that you're not alone in the cosmic struggle of being awkward, clumsy, or just plain stuck. Let's dive in. Number 10. You're overthinking everything. Picture this. You're standing in front of your closet for 30 minutes, trying to decide which t-shirt to wear. Suddenly, you're so overwhelmed by color choices that it feels like you're assembling a rocket instead of picking an outfit. Sounds familiar? Yep, that's classic overthinking. You might suck at making quick decisions because you're constantly analyzing every scenario like you're starring in your very own detective series, minus the cool hat and magnifying glass. Now, before you start thinking yourself into a spiral, realize this. Overthinking is basically a time thief. It robs you of spontaneity and zaps your creativity. Here's your fix. Learn to spot the difference between caution and paralysis. Try asking yourself, will this matter a week from now? If not, pick the shirt and move on. Once you realize that done is better than perfect, you'll free up space for more important tasks, like choosing which pizza topping you want for dinner. Number 9. You're holding on to grudges like they're rare collectibles. Have you ever carried a grudge so long that it's practically family now? Maybe it's that friend who forgot your birthday 3 years ago, or your co-worker who borrowed your favorite mug and never gave it back. Holding on to resentment is like wearing a heavy backpack filled with bricks. You're only hurting your own shoulders. Sure, being hurt can sting, and sometimes it's fair to feel bitter. But ask yourself, is clinging to that bitterness serving you? Probably not. Forgiveness isn't about letting the other person off the hook. It's about giving yourself permission to move on. Pro tip. Imagine your anger as a cartoon cat, complete with giant sad eyes, meowing for attention. Acknowledge it, then let that cat walk away, tail high. The less emotional baggage you carry, the more freedom you'll have to do better and, well, not suck quite so much. Number 8. You're afraid of looking foolish. Raise your hand if you've ever skipped a dance floor because you were terrified you'd look like a wacky, inflatable tube man. We've all been there. Being self-conscious to the point of paralysis means you never try anything new. And if you never try anything new, you'll stay in that same comfort zone forever. Cue the slow-motion life passing you by. Want to stop sucking at fun? Shift your focus from, how will I look? To, what will I learn? So what if you trip on the dance floor? That's prime comedic gold. And maybe you'll invent a new move you can trademark later. It's the people who embrace looking silly that end up having the best stories. Step out, enjoy the cringe, and revel in the fact that everyone's too busy worrying about themselves to care about your epic disco mishap. Number 7. You're constantly scrolling through everyone else's success. If you're like most people, your smartphone screen has you locked in a never-ending highlight reel of someone else's achievements. Weddings, promotions, vacations. Your old high school lab partner just climbed Everest while posting pictures with a cat wearing a mini backpack. What have you accomplished today? Suddenly, you might feel like you completely suck at life. But that's the thing. Comparing your real life to someone's curated feed is like comparing home-cooked mac and cheese to a 5-star gourmet meal. One looks fancy, the other is soul-nourishing. Step back and remember everyone's on a different timeline. The only person you need to compare yourself to is yesterday's you. And next time you catch yourself drooling over someone's perfect social feed, just imagine a mischievous cat pawing at their phone behind the scenes, maybe even posting the pictures for them. Comparison is the thief of joy, so keep your eyes on your own paper and strive for progress, not perfection. Number 6. You're allergic to planning. Ever notice how some people seem to have it all together? They wake up on time, meal prep, and even remember to water their plants. Meanwhile, you're snoozing alarms like it's an Olympic sport and eating instant noodles for breakfast. Sucking at planning is like trying to bake cookies without a recipe. Sure, you might throw together sugar, flour, and butter, but the end result could be a disastrous lump of who knows what. But guess what? You don't need $1 million daily planner to get organized. Start small. Write down 3 tasks each morning. That's it. Once you conquer those 3, move on to another 3. Gradually, you'll realize you're not flailing around so much. Plus, being prepared means you get more free time to binge your favorite shows or watch cat videos where felines knock over expensive items. It's a win-win. If you're having a blast with this self-deprecating joyride, consider liking or sharing this video, because who doesn't love a good roast, especially when it's served with a dash of personal growth? Number 5, you don't listen. You just wait to speak. We all know that one person who nods emphatically while you talk, but is really just waiting for their turn to rattle off a story. If that's you, there's a good chance you might be, well, sucking at communication. This leads to shallow connections and missed opportunities because you're too busy planning your next comedic one-liner to actually hear what the other person is saying. The fix? Practice active listening. That means maintaining eye contact, asking follow-up questions, and genuinely caring about their answer. Think of it like watching a cat sneak up on a laser pointer. You're focused, you're intrigued, and you can't wait to see what happens next. You'll be shocked at how much deeper your relationships become when you shift from "I want to talk" to "I want to understand." Number 4, you never accept a compliment. Someone tells you, "Wow, you did a fantastic job," and you respond with a dismissive, "Oh, it was nothing," or "I just got lucky." Constantly downplaying your achievements might feel humble, but it often comes across as low self-esteem, or even fishing for more compliments. It's like smacking someone's gift out of their hand and saying, "Meh, I don't need that." So how do you stop sucking at self-worth? Simply say thank you. That's it. Accepting a compliment doesn't make you arrogant. It means you acknowledge your own hard work. Next time someone praises you, imagine a playful kitten batting at your shoe. That little ball of fur is your self-confidence, craving a moment of recognition. Let it have its fun, and soon you'll find more reasons to celebrate your wins. Number 3, you fear failure more than you want success. If your biggest dream is overshadowed by an even bigger dread of messing up, congratulations. You're stuck in a loop of what-if moments. You've got big ideas. Maybe you want to start a podcast or open a cat cafe, but the mere thought of failing is enough to keep you from even trying. Here's a secret. Failure is rarely fatal, and success tastes even sweeter after you've survived a few mistakes. Adopt a growth mindset and look at every attempt, fumble, or victory as a stepping stone. Write that first draft, apply for that dream job, or sign up for that open mic night. Failure might sting, but never attempting is guaranteed to suck much worse in the long run. On the bright side, if everything goes belly up, at least you'll have a story to tell, maybe featuring a cat cameo for comedic relief. Number 2, you blame everything on everyone else. Your life's not going as planned, and obviously, it's the weather's fault, or your parents' fault, or your boss's. Blaming others is like tossing responsibility out the window and hoping it doesn't come back to haunt you. Not only does it prevent personal growth, but it also alienates the people around you. To stop sucking in the blame game, own your share of the outcome. Even if things beyond your control happen, remember you still control your response. Shifting your mindset from "why me" to "what now" instantly puts the power back in your hands. Plus, it's amazing how taking responsibility can earn you respect from others. It's like showing up to a cat adoption center and saying, "I will feed, groom, and love this little furball no matter what." That's accountability right there. Number 1, you're afraid to invest in yourself. Finally, the reigning champion of all why you might be sucking reasons is the fear of investing in yourself. Whether it's time, money, or emotional energy, you hesitate to spend it on your goals, your health, or your passions. It's as though you think your future self isn't worth the trouble. But that mentality will keep you perpetually stuck. Break the cycle by setting aside time each week for self-improvement. Take an online course, go to the gym, learn how to cook something fancier than instant noodles. Whatever floats your boat. Remember, you are your best asset. Nurturing your own potential is like adopting a needy kitten. Sure, it takes effort and patience, but the returns, love, fulfillment, and in this case, personal success, are immeasurable. Give yourself permission to thrive, and you'll be too busy leveling up to even remember the days when you sucked. And there we have it. 10 reasons why you might be sucking at life, along with the steps to fix it all. If you've recognized yourself in any of these points, consider this your official call to action. It's time to break bad habits, shift your mindset, and take charge. Life's too short to be stuck in a cycle of negativity when you can laugh at your missteps and catapult yourself toward growth. And that's a wrap. If you found this video both painfully relatable and surprisingly motivating, do us a favor. Hit that like button, share it with your equally self-deprecating pals, and subscribe for more content. Don't forget to tap that bell icon to stay in the loop. We'll see you in the next one.